What's up, YouTube? It's 419 Morphs. I'm here with Will. We're going to slap together the 5540 Freedom Breeder. So this is the reptile version of it. It's not the pro line. So all you gotta do is just literally stack it, and we're gonna go over it so you guys can check it out and what it's about. So as you guys saw in the intro, I did take a video of it, or a picture of it, on the trailer so you guys can see how it comes. And we're going to go tear it apart real quick, then we're going to start bringing it inside, and we're going to do a time lapse so you can see how long this takes us to set up. It's not going to take that long. It's going to be a great one, and then we'll go over the rack and you guys can see it. And we already have the V70, so then we'll go over the 5540. So we did expand a little bit, so these are going to be for the holdbacks and anything that's maybe left over for sale, or that I do decide to end up keeping that does not sell. So here we go, guys. Enjoy this video. Peace out. Alright guys, what's up? As you guys can see by the time lapse that me and Will did, from start to finish, did about, I think it was like, what, 30 minutes, Will?
Something like that.
It was about 30 minutes. We just got done hooking up the thermostat to this. Let me show you how we run this. I'm going to show you based off of the VE real quick, so I don't got to climb up on top. So pretty much what you do is, if you come over here, guys, I have to turn the camera or the light on. If you can see that here, you plug that into one of these zones, whatever zones you want to run. I use zone 1 for the top and zone 2 for the bottom. And then you individually plug in your heat panels as such. You just keep going down. And then zone 2, I run a different power strip to it. And then zone 2 would be hooked up here. Your probes would be hooked up on these. Then I put my probes about the 3rd level in, because it's 5 and 5, so I go about the 3rd. We'll show you how we have these here so you guys can see. And this is still heating up. You guys see that? I just use a tape. Not the shit out of that. That's okay. That's how I have that's how I do it. And obviously, these plugs go in that little groove. Keeps it off. You guys can see the tubs. 5540s. Got the warbles. Pretty simple. Nice room. You can't lay in these when they're beginning to get older. They get too big for them, probably around, I don't know, what's your biggest one in yours, Will?
Weight wise, probably pushing 2,000.
About 2,000. So you could probably go about 1,800, 2,000, and then technically you probably want to use the V70s at that point.
And that's a first year mom.
Yeah. She did ovulate too, and she did just have her pre-lay shed, so 30 days we'll have some eggs. So there's a V70. So that's pretty much the simple gist of the Freedom Breeder racks, guys. Got off work at 6, put it together. By the time we unloaded it, got it loaded 7 o'clock, finished the touches. Here we are. I obviously run my thermostat for a little bit. I'll put some cocoa in it, make sure my temperatures are good. and then we'll start moving snakes around in that. I'm going to try to move a couple of these, some of the males, because males don't need as big. We're gonna try to move the hypopide over there, so we can get her growing a little bit faster, because she's a struggle eater. So maybe a tighter enclosed space will probably do her some good. So she's about 3 now, going on 4, and she's just not growing, guys. It's typical of the female pies though, so it happens. Oh, before I forget, and then obviously we got the racks or the tables. I get to pull out tables, so that's pretty nice. I get the 25% ventilation on these. I'm in Ohio, so 25% is really good in the winter. It's not too much, it's not too little. I think it's just right. I got 25% in these too. I didn't get the probe holders, and I didn't get the thermostat holders because I don't use Freedom Breeder thermostat because I don't particularly care for them. I will use the VE or the Herbstats. That's just my preference. You guys can do how you want. There's nothing wrong with the probe holders either, just not my preference. I have problems with them, with my temperature and stuff being in the warm house, so I just do it that way. Just do my checks every now and then, and normally the probes don't come off. Occasionally if they do, I just replace the tape, but it's been, I think the first one just came off, and it's been 3 years, but I always do your checks and stuff like that. So always do your checks, guys, at least 3 times a week. Make sure, if not more, make sure that those probes don't come off and stuff, because then you guys are going to have a problem. If you guys remember, I did have that happen when the sea serpents one of the tubs did actually melt. So that was so that's a learning lesson. So we don't want to see anyone's houses burned down or anything. So make sure you guys are checking your probes, and make sure you guys always check your temperatures and stuff. That's pretty much about it. I can't wait to put some snakes in here. I'm pretty excited about this purchase. Did a little bit expanding, guys, so we're growing. So like I said, big things are coming. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Check out Freedom Breeder on their website. I just do these ones a little bit more, but it's easier to put together. As you guys can see by the time lapse, simple. So until then, make sure you guys comment, share, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Instagram as well. April's going to be busy for me and Will. We're going to be at Expo every weekend, guys. It's going to be insane. If not, 2 expos on Saturdays and Sundays. It's going to be busy. So we're going to try to throw a podcast in there maybe next week. I think it's about time for a podcast, you guys. It might just do an open table one. Just have fun with it. Talk about Tintley and everything that we saw there. So I was going to do it this week, but unfortunately I knew that this was coming, so I didn't have time to do it. I'm going to be messing with this all weekend. So I'll be at the Cincinnati show Sunday. Will's going to be at Calvin Zoo, and John's going to be over at Fremont. If you guys are over there, or anyone that watches the channel is by there, make sure you stop out and say hi. Until then, guys, we're out. Thanks for tuning in.